According to the International Labour Organization, of the 865 million women in the world who are in the global labor force, the largest proportion, 94%, or 812 million, live in developing countries and emerging economies. Women-owned enterprises account for up to 40% of all businesses operating in the formal economy. They have the potential to contribute to their economies. It is well documented that increased female labor participation is directly linked to economic growth. Women's entrepreneurship has the potential to yield significant economic benefits, with higher female entrepreneurship participation adding as much as 1 to 2 percentage points to annual GDP growth in many countries. Moreover, women's entrepreneurship can also contribute to other aspects of sustainable development, as women are more likely to reinvest in their communities as well as in their families' well-being. Research shows that when women have control over their incomes, they invest in the education, health, and well-being of their families. They also tend to reach out to encourage other women to move forward, creating a powerful multiplier effect that benefits all sectors of society. Women's entrepreneurship can also play a role in promoting gender equality and in enhancing women's economic empowerment. As described by the Women's Empowerment Principles adopted by the UN Women, gender equality describes the concept that all human beings, both women and men, are free to develop their personal abilities and make choices without the limitations set by stereotypes, rigid gender roles, or prejudice. Women economic empowerment means that women can take control of their lives, set their own goals, gain skills, build self-confidence, solve problems, and develop self-reliance. While the number of women operating their own business is increasing globally, research shows that push and pull factors are driving these trends. In developing countries, necessity is the main push factor. In developed countries, economic opportunities is often the driving factor. Pulling factors are all opportunity-based. They are often based on the desire for flexibility, following a passion, having an innate ability, starting or joining in a family business, or identifying a unique business opportunity. There are several constraints to women entrepreneurs which can be grouped into 6 areas. First, in the human capital area, there is a lack of combination of education, work experience, and vocational and technical skills. Second, a concentration on selected sectors. There is an overrepresentation of women in informal businesses, home-based, and in the service sector with low entry barriers. Third, limited access to technology. This is limited access to or affordability of the latest technologies. Fourth, lack of market information. Women are more likely to start business in sectors with weak demand, leading to low profitability. Fifth, limited access to finance. Financial institutions require higher collaterals or, in some countries, even require a male cosigner. Women often prefer to use their own savings rather than seeking credit for business expansion. Sixth, policy and legal issues. Limited knowledge of legislation and fewer incentives. Women are also more vulnerable when facing red tape or corruption. There are also laws and regulations which discriminate against women's involvement in business activities in some contexts. They not only limit women's economic opportunities, but also contribute to greater gender inequality and increased poverty among women and girls. Seventh, barriers of social and cultural norms. This includes competing demands between business development and family needs, lack of self-confidence and aspiration to grow their businesses, In addition, in many countries, there is a low acceptance of gender equality and women empowerment, even if there are no formal barriers. There are many untapped economic opportunities for women entrepreneurs. Sectors with high potential for wealth creation, food security or export promotion can offer particular opportunities for generating or expanding entrepreneurial opportunities for women. The services sector favored by women is the fastest growing in all economies, representing almost 70% of value added in the world GDP. Increasingly, these services can also be delivered without a market presence. According to the World Business Council for Sustainable Development, future macroeconomic trends indicate that health and education will represent a market of $3.5 trillion. Food and agriculture, where women businesses are also predominantly engaged, will represent a market of $1.8 trillion. Creative industries, including a broad spectrum of subsectors, art, crafts, design, textiles, leather, furniture, slow food, and even community-based tourism-related services all allow for innovative and expanded opportunities for income generation for women entrepreneurs and their communities. Covering a broad spectrum of sustainability areas such as poverty eradication, health, education, climate change, and environmental degradation, the Sustainable Development Goals can also generate new opportunities for women entrepreneurs. In conclusion, here are some tips on how to boost self-confidence in women entrepreneurs. First, find the ability to relax, developing an optimistic outlook. When there is an event that generates stress, spend some time thinking about times that you have done well at something. Remember what it is like to feel good. Then take a few moments to imagine yourself with those feelings in the future. Visualizing a positive outcome releases the thinking part of the brain to get on with the job in hand to the best of your abilities. Second, build your network. Women are less likely to know other entrepreneurs. Networks play an important role in gaining advice, form partnership, securing financing and access to skilled employees. Take time to meet and talk to other entrepreneurs, giving whoever you meet for business top quality attention. Showing an interest makes them feel wonderful. They will remember you even if you spent a short time with them. Third, gain confidence in using ICT. You don't have to be a geek to make use of ICT. Even a very simple mobile phone can be used for business. Studies show that the use of mobile phones has introduced significant benefits to women entrepreneurs, widening their client base and reducing travel time as suppliers and customers can be contacted more easily. Fourth, become a role model. Other women can be inspired by your achievements. For example, UNCTAD created the Empretech Women in Business Awards as an acknowledgement of the great achievements of women entrepreneurs trained by the Empretech program. The award, granted every 2 years, has made a real impact on the lives of past recipients. The public recognition has improved their access to education and resources and boosted their motivation to continue growing their enterprises. It has also helped these women to become role models in their communities. Take time to review the testimonials of successful women entrepreneurs from our Empretech network.